Hi, this is Piyanna. Welcome to the Qlikview online training. In this session we are going to learn how to load the data from the database and flat files. Okay, this is the Qlikview UI screen. Here we can create the dashboards according to the client requirement. Okay, before going to create the dashboards, first of all we have to load the data from the database data or the flat file data. Okay, to load the data into Qlikview we have to go to the edit script. Okay, this is the option to go to edit script option. Okay, and one more option from the file menu. Okay, this is the edit script option, or one more option, it is a shortcut key, that is a Control E. Okay, we can use either Control E or the file menu edit script option. Okay, this is the screen where we load the data from the database or flat file data into the Qlikview tool. Okay, if you look on the screen, in the bottom of the screen we have the few tabs. The first one is the data tab, second one is the function tab, and third one is the variable and the setting tab. In the data tab, okay, we can connect the databases and flat files data. Okay, if you see the database drop down here, two generic data connectors are available here. The first one is the ODBC, second one is the OLEDB. Okay, the admin data provider.dll also is available. Okay, some specific databases that they have the customization connectors are available, like SAP, Salesforce and Google BigQuery, like other systems are have the specific connectors. If the requirement is the customization connectors is required, in that case we have to install corresponding connector in our machine. Okay, you will get the connector option in the drop down over here, the way you are seeing like a admin data provider.dll. If you install the SAP connector, you will see the 5 connectors options over here. Likewise for Salesforce also. But in this session we are going to learn how to load the data from the SQL server, because okay, I have installed in my machine SQL server database. To load the data from the SQL server, we can use either ODBC or OLEDB. Okay, if you want to use the ODBC to connect the SQL server, okay, it should be available, the connector should be available under the system DSN. Okay, to check the system DSN is available or not, for that we have to go to the control panel. Okay, under the control panel, okay, we have to select the administrative tools. Here ODBC data source for the 64-bit you have to select, and here you can able to see the user DSN and system DSN. Okay, we will discuss what is the difference between the user DSN and system DSN. The user DSN is a specific to a user on the workstation. For example, if you log on to a mission as a user Ravi, set up a user DSN, then log off and log on to the mission as a user Lokesh. Okay, in that case the connectors is not available to see the data source, because when you set up the any connectors under the user DSN, it is a specific to a particular user, it is not specific to a system. Okay, if you create any connectors under the system DSN, it is a independent to the system. Okay, if you want to add the system DSN, we have to click on the add option. Okay, before add it, let me show you the SQL what I have in my machine. Okay, this is the SQL Server Express edition that I have installed in my machine. This is the SQL Express edition what I have in my machine. Now I will go back to the system DSN screen to add it. Here I have selected the database. Here I have to select the what database I am going to trying to connect. My database is a SQL server, so I have selected corresponding the SQL server, and here we have to give the data source name. This is for the testing purpose, so I give the testing data source. Okay, then we have to give the description. This is no significant This is how do you describe it for somebody to understand, for what criteria. Okay, testing purpose. Okay, then we have to give the server name. To get the server name, we have to go to the connector option. Okay, we have to take the server name from here. Then we have to click on the next. Okay, here the server is located, the database is located in the local host, so it is integrated with the Windows authentication. Here I have selected that one. Okay, if the data source is out of the computer, in that case we have to give the database credentials. To give the database credentials, we have to click on the below options. So far we have integrated with the Windows authentication only for my database. Then we have to click on the next. Here I am not going to do anything, any changes. And here also, then I have click on the finish option. Here I am going to test the data source. Okay, the test completed successfully. Now the testing data source is available under the system DSN. Okay, now I am going to connect the testing database using the ODBC connector. Now this is it will show you all the system DSN options. If you click on the show user DSN checkbox also, it will show you all the user DSN also. But first of all, we are going to get the data from the system DSN data connector. Now the connection string got created. To load the data from the testing data source, we have to select the selecting tab. Here these are all the details. First of all, we have to select the database name. Okay, now you will see the corresponding the database tables, and these are the corresponding table fields. Okay, now so far we have created the one structure between the database and the Qlikview. We have to provide the table name. When you reload it, okay, the data will be loaded from the database into the Qlikview. See, the connection got established between the Qlikview and the database, and the Qlikview got the 65,000 records. Likewise, we can connect the database. And now I am going to tell you how to load the data from the flat files. To load the data from the flat files, we have to click on the table file options. Okay, my data file is located at the desktop. I have selected my flat file, and these are all the file types supported by the Qlikview: QBX, XML, QBD, HTML, Excel file, fixed record, and delimited files. These are the file types Qlikview support. Okay, then you have to click on the finish option. Now give the table name for the flat file data also. When you reload it, the data will be loaded into the Qlikview. First we have loaded database data, and now we are going to load the flat file data. If you want to check how many tables are available in our data model, for that we have the one option is there, table viewer option. Okay, the shortcut is Ctrl T. Either we have to go to the file menu. See, so far we have loaded the 2 tables. This is the table layout. Likewise, we can load the data from the database and flat files. Thank you for watching. We will continue in the next session.